Yo, welcome back everyone. It's been about 10 months since we've made a video for the level 3 skiller from scratch. And with the series making its return, I wanted to drop a quick recap video that just goes over the progress so far. I'm beyond excited just to get back into this series. This account is bar none my favorite one to play on. I enjoy it so much, and I just can't wait to actually get this account max. We're almost there. We're, I don't know, halfway there, maybe. But let's dive right in. We started the account with 65 woodcutting, 55 farming, and a dream. We built up a little bit of a bank so far. It's mainly just logs, birds' nests, and some farming supplies. But now that we're ready to get serious, the first thing we're gonna do is speed through to 50 fire making, which by the way, is just infinitely better to do on a normal account compared to an Ironman. Getting winter tile requirements for multiple Ironman accounts now, I realize it's just annoying having to go through the process of lighting logs and lumberage, and it's just a mess. That's why I love the GE. Anyway, since we're in Varrock, we had to go take care of the Natural History Museum, so now any lamps that we receive can go towards Slayer. And yeah, when I was doing this, it genuinely took me 20 minutes because I didn't realize there were multiple questions for each display. Now this is Wintertide before I knew about the scouting method, which basically just means it takes way longer, and also apparently before I was using Entity Hider, so it's like the worst experience you can imagine. Also, it's just crazy how much prices have changed. Look at the amount of money I'm making off these seeds. 90k, almost 90k for a single Snapdragon seed. And now I don't even know what it is. But other than that, the loot really wasn't too crazy at this point. Until we got gifted, the first ever Tome of Fire. And then got gifted another Tome of Fire. And we decided to end things there on a lucky streak with 91 fire making, 72 woodcutting, and 68 farming. Episode 2 was all about questing. Wasn't too crazy, we just had to get the big ones out of the way to get to Fossil Island. Druidic Ritual, Plague City, the Knight's Sword. Got absolutely lit up by Delrith, but eventually we finished up Demon Slayer. Hazeal Cult, the Tourist Trap, Observatory Quest, the Dig Site, and then finally Bon Voyage, giving us access to Fossil Island. And unlocking Fossil Island is perfect because now we could really kickstart our farming grind by planting these mahogany saplings, bringing us up to 71 farming. In the meantime, whenever I feel like being AFK, the Woodcutting Guild was really just my main home. And we actually got all the way up to 84 woodcutting from you and magic trees just by lounging around. But eventually it reached the point where we had to get a little bit serious. We don't have 99 fire making, we don't have the full Pyromancer set, and it's time to change that. So after hundreds and hundreds of games, we finally reached 99 fire making, our very first 99 on the account. And not to mention, from our last couple supply crates, we finally unlocked the Pyromancer outfit. But let's take a second to just talk about this loot tab. We got over 13 mil. And I wasn't even fletching at this point to get the extra points. It's nuts. But of course, looking at our stats, they just look like an absolute mess. It's nice to see the fact that we have a 99, but I need some rounded off stats. I need to start training some levels. So to fix that, we started off with agility, and since we're a skiller, we had to do the bane of every skiller's existence, the Varrock course, which you have to do from level 30 to 50. But hey, it wasn't all bad. We got some random Slayer levels, and with our green cash stack, we're able to set up our farming with a bottomless bucket, hit 75 farming, and start birdhouse runs for the first time ever. And hey, spoiler alert, well I guess not really a spoiler alert since these videos have come out already, I get addicted to birdhouse runs. But back to doing agility, a major bright side to being a normie skiller is not having to worry about dying. So once we hit 55 agility, we were actually able to hit the wilderness agility course, bringing us up to level 60. And now that our farming was in a good spot, it's really time to try and rush to 85. Because at level 85, we can do hard farming contract, which not only gives us really good XP, but it's a great return on investment on all the seeds and saplings we're buying. By the way, we're already at level 60 hunter because of them. But at this point, we hit a problem. We're in a bit of a cash crisis from buying all these saplings, and I was still trying my best to try and save all my items. So to recover, we sold some items off, mainly from farming, and also opened up some easy and medium clues. Do we get anything from them? No. Did I say level 60 hunter? I meant 67. You know what? Actually, I mean 70. Scratch that, 72. You know what though? It can't all be fun. We really needed to take care of some agility. And after a few hours over at the Sears Village course, we reached level 70, giving us the actual perfect number of marks for full graceful. Thank you, Grace. Thank you very much. And to celebrate that fact, we've accomplished our goal of 85 farming, which means we can stop just absolutely liquidating our entire bank for these tree runs and start making some money back through the hard farming contracts. And just look at how crazy this is. From all the seed packs we've done so far, our vault is already 6.5 mil. Speaking of cash, now's as good a time as ever. Let's take a look at our bank compared to episode 1. We're cash broke, but we have just absolutely all the saplings to cover all of our farming contracts, so we're in really good shape. And this tab is really what it's all about. We've been stockpiling all our logs, all our bird's nests, and the tab is already worth over 16 mil. And to finish off this episode, we hit 90 woodcutting, 16 slayer, and now we're up to level 74 hunter. And hey, a lot of these skills are taking longer to train. This woodcutting drains a lot of time, so we're definitely looking good at this point. I really reached the point where I was sick of not having any GP on the account. So I decided the goal of this next episode was to make 10 mil that we could just play around with. And how did I plan on doing that? Just a mix of fletching and smithing. We started things off with 70 fletching to make yew longbows, and then we moved on to sleeping giants for some extra smithing experience. And we also dedicated some time to the Motherlode mine to unlock the coal bag. Now with this unlocked, all we had to do was kill the Ice Queen, and we were ready for Blast Furnace. And this is just so funny in hindsight because I can't believe how hard I made killing the Ice Queen on myself. The process for killing her is so simple. You just really need to be patient and let her fall into the slot, and then you literally don't risk getting damaged. But finally, after dying and having her regenerate her hit point, causing me to lose the drop, we got the ice gloves, the last piece we needed to be able to start our money making. And you know me, we have to celebrate any goal. So we celebrated with birdhouse runs, hitting level 80, black chins. Is that black chins? No, 5 box traps at a time. We started Blast Furnace with steel bars because our smithing is just so low. And I swear, every time I'm here, all I can think about is the guy who shit his pants playing RuneScape. And I even talk about it in the video. I saw it on Twitter and I was like, dude, this guy is just a legend. Shitty pants aside though, steel bars got us all the way up to 60 smithing. And then I realized, why am I even doing this? Why am I doing steel bars? So we switched over to Myth and got way better XP rates, way more money, and it brought us up to level 70 smithing. After selling off the bars that we created, our cash stack was up to nearly 8 mil, only 2 mil off our goal. Guess what? Our seed vault is already up to 9 mil from all the contracts we've completed. But hey, to make up for the 2 mil remaining in our 10 mil goal, we switched to a different buyable, well, switched back, and that's fletching. Reaching level 90 fletching brought us up to 11 mil cash stack. Selling off our bonus seeds from the vault left us with a 20 mil cash stack overall, doubling our original goal. Now that cash wasn't a problem, I wanted to take some time to unlock some skilling outfits. So to kickstart mining, we spent 8 mil on a dragon pickaxe. 8 mil, it's like 2 mil now at most. Can't even believe it. But it worked out as we were able to buy the prospector helmet and boots, a few levels later, the legs, and finally the jacket. But since we were so close, rounded up to level 70 mining. With the rogue's outfit next, we had to start training thieving. Fruit stalls over in Zaya got us up to level 50, and then we were able to start the Rogue's Den minigame. And looking back, I've never been this lucky here. I've never been this lucky anywhere. We got 5 items in 6 attempts. Are you fucking kidding me? How? Please bring this luck back to me. I can't even, ugh. But the next outfit took a little bit longer. We started Giant's Foundry for the very first time, and honestly, great time. Every time I do it, I say this, and I really don't mind this minigame. We started at level 70 smithing, bought all the molds as we gained points, and then finally bought the smith's tunic, hit 80 smithing, the smith's trousers, the smith's boots, and finally the smith's gloves, which we combined with our ice gloves. Now I remember getting the farmer's outfit like it was yesterday. It was a Friday night, and that's how I decided to spend my time. I did enough tithe farm for the first 2 pieces, and overnight there was a rollback. So essentially just doubled my time here. But after, all those grueling hours, mainly because I was just salty about everything, we unlocked the farmer's outfit, our 4th skilling outfit of the episode. In episode 7, we moved on to some new skills. To start fishing, we went over to the trawler for a few hours until we got the full angler's outfit. Now, one of the bad parts about being a level 3 skiller is that fly fishing is one of the best methods we have until we reach level 70. So we just went over to Barbarian Village and got started by fishing up to level 60. And this was really the start to just a bunch of random skilling. At first, I thought about getting the carpenter's outfit. I thought that would be quick, and not at all. So we stopped at 54 construction and we moved over to rune crafting. The Abyss mini quest brought us up to level 9, and after completing Temple of the Eye, awesome quest by the way, awesome visuals, we're able to grind Guardians of the Rift. Once again, this minigame is great. It makes rune crafting so much more enjoyable. With our first rewards, we didn't get anything crazy, but we were able to add some more collection log slots. After hitting 60 rune crafting, we actually got really lucky and got the Abyssal Needle. It's a great drop, still need to wait until 85 rune crafting to be able to use it, but hey, once that colossal pouch is ready, I'm pumped. Also a decent milestone that I missed at the time, but we hit 1K total. And we were rewarded with an item we didn't want at all. The Abyssal Green Dye, just a waste. And once again, this is where I realized I messed up. Just like the carpenter's outfit, I thought the rune crafting outfit wouldn't take much time at all, but after 100 rifts, I only had nearly 600 pearls. So I figured, all right, let's get the most expensive piece, the Hat of the Eye. But we continued on until hitting level 70. Didn't get anything special from the rewards pool, but luckily we reached 273 pearls, letting us get the boots. And I figured, well, I didn't get the 2 outfits that I meant to. I need to redeem myself somehow, so may as well go back to Barbarian Village and get 70 fishing. Now it's time to start working on buyables, starting off with level 70 construction. And we don't have the most GP right now, so we use the GP per XP calculator to kind of get the most bang for our buck on crafting. And from doing green d'hide bodies, we reached level 70 crafting. And since we're already spending money, 70 herblore too. At long last, it was time to complete the hardest quest in the game and level up our last skill, Cook's Assistant, which started our cooking journey. Now, even though I know it's so cheap and so easy and I don't give a shit, I went with wines, literally for that reason. And after a couple separate instances, we matched our other buyables with level 70 cooking, ending things off with almost 1200 total, getting there. Episode 9, we really started to focus on thieving, which is just, as we all know, my least favorite skill. So I wasn't looking forward to it at all, but I figured, you know what, it's easy. All we have to do is click. As long as we can deal with some carpal tunnel, we'll be fine. So after 64, we could leave the Arty Knights to go loot some stone chests, and after reaching level 68, we finally got it, the perfect teleport across Korend. We spent some extra cash to get our crafting up to 80. I really couldn't help myself. Oh, and yeah, I completely forgot to finish up the thieving levels. So I had to rush back to the Knights and get 70 thieving. Just a quick reminder, if you're looking for a new clan, go ahead and type in Bozo Nation. All right, we started drinking, we started chugging wines, and we reached level 86 cooking. Then realized, oh, this is like the most boring thing in the world. So let's do something a little bit more productive, and let's green log the Giant's Foundry because that makes sense. But it worked out. We got to use the Smith's outfit for the very first time. After making a bunch of swords, we purchased the double ammo mold, then the smithing catalyst, Kovacs grog, an ore pack, and finally the big ticket item, the colossal blade, giving us the green log for the Giant's Foundry. So we saved up a 1.4 million XP drop to give us 90 cooking. This put me in a mood to just kind of keep on smithing. I really like the outfit, I figured why not. But to switch things up, I bought a bunch of mithril bars and turned them into plate bodies, reaching level 88 where I could do addy plates. We hit our next huge milestone for the account, 1250 total level. Now we're on to the most recent episode, and I think this is the one that made me stop playing this account. we finished up Eagle's Peak so that we could set box traps, and then we spent our time out in the wilderness hunting black chins in 1250 total worlds. Things were really great for a while. You know, we were making plenty of money, the chins were worth a lot. And then I died. Then I died again. And again, and it was all just stressful. So I had to take a break, not be in the wilderness, and we got 90 smithing with adamant plate bodies. And when we were ready to get back out there, I said, hold on, let's put on the Cyclops helm, let's get serious. And we still died again. So at this point, I was just over it, said I'm finishing up a few levels at Red Chins, bringing us up to 88 Hunter. Now sure, I did die a lot, but you know what? It was really worth our time because after selling off all our chins, we netted 12 mil. And here are the final stats for our recap. At the moment, we're at 1259 total level, so we've had a great start, but still a long ways to go. And also, not to mention, I got killed when I was doing the outro to this video. Like, it's just so fucked up. But yeah, that's our recap for now. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's stuff that you've seen before, or hey, if you're new here, this is what's going on. If you're looking to watch the series in full, I'm gonna go ahead and just link the playlist here, so you go ahead and click, and you'll be able to start from the beginning and get the full effect of me in the moment. Don't forget that if you're looking for a clan to join, Bozo Nation is always accepting new members. You can go ahead and add me in game, BillOSRS, and I'll be sure to get you in there. And be on the lookout because, as I've said, the Skiller from Scratch series is coming back and we'll have a new video out soon for you. I appreciate all of you watching. Can't wait to see you again in the next one. I'll see you soon.